Who were the Sugarland 95? The Sugarland 95 were 94 men and 1 woman who were convicted of a crime. Their punishment was to work in harsh conditions. I chose the word incarcerated because it means to be locked in a jail. But in their case, they weren't locked in a jail, they were rather bound by servitude.
The Sugarland 95 were the remains of 95 African-American convict laborers discovered in 2018 during construction of a school in Sugarland, Texas. The men, leased from Texas prisons after the Civil War, were forced to work on nearby plantations under brutal conditions. Their discovery brought renewed attention to this overlooked chapter of history and inspired efforts to honor their lives through memorialization.
For this slide, I chose the word palimpsestic. The reason why I chose it is because it means underlying marks beneath new ones. In the incident of the Sugarland 95, they were only discovered because of the construction of a Fort Bend ISD school. If that school hadn't been constructed or mapped out, these people wouldn't have been found.
My name is Sage. The concept word for this slide is endurance. Endurance means the strength to continue through hardship despite suffering. The Sugarland 95 represents endurance because they survived unimaginable conditions under the convict leasing system, where they were forced into labor after slavery had officially ended. Although they were denied freedom, dignity, and even a proper grave, their story endured through history until the remains were discovered over a century later. Today, the Sugarland 95 deserves a place in history because their lives revealed the resilience of those who endured injustice and helps us better understand this overlooked chapter in American history. It is immortalized, which means honoring and keeping the memory of people alive. This concept reflects the purpose of the Sugarland 95 because it ensures that the 95 individuals who were once forgotten are permanently remembered. After their remains were discovered, the Sugarland 95 transformed a painful history into a place of recognition and respect. Instead of allowing their stories to remain buried, this immortalizes their lives, acknowledges their suffering, and preserves their legacy so future generations will continue to learn from and remember them.
So is my concept word. It means raises questions about identity. This goes with Sugarland 95 because we only know the genders of them. We know it was 94 males and 1 female. Archival is my next word, which means reserves for historical records. Each plaque has a number to them showing how much people died.
Math Design Group is a nonprofit architecture firm founded in 2008 and is based in Boston. Their projects focus on justice history and community healing. Some of their most well-known works include the National Memorial of Peace and Justice, the Borough District Hospital, and the Sugarland 95 Memorial. This memorial honors 95 African Americans whose remains were discovered while building a school and recognize the history of convict leasing after slavery. The memorial is located in Sugarland, Texas, in the Fort Bend ISD School District, where remains were discovered while the build of a Fort Bend ISD tech school. The site is flat and has a warm, humid climate. Visitors approach the memorial using a linear yet organic path that slowly prepares them for reflection. The open entrance welcomes everyone without barriers, emphasizing remembrance and accessibility.
Close to the southeast corner, you can see a circular roof. This is the repass location of our site. To the left of that is markers of where the 94 men and 1 woman were found. For this space, we feel they used volume, they focused on volume to display comfort and to make the site feel more welcoming and to pay respect to those who were killed.
Our memorial used natural light, as you can see. They use natural light to enhance the glow of the tombstones of the people that had died. They wanted to give them a light that they didn't have in the past. For color materials and texture, they use wood and steel and plaster on the top in the middle so that when the sunlight hits, it hits the bottom where it says in memory of, to give it a, as for the tombstones, for the natural light to hit it and give it a natural, give it a unity feeling. That's why they decided to go for like a warm color palette so that the surrounding area, the grass and the trees could all blend together and feel united and give them the spotlight that they deserved.